The clinic on Mercy Street had no website, no sign, and no phone number, but everyone in the neighborhood knew about it. Free medical care, no questions asked. People said the doctors could fix anything. They did not say how. I went for something small, an ingrown toenail on my left foot that had gotten infected. I had been limping for a week, and urgent care wanted $200. The clinic on Mercy Street was my only option. The building was a narrow two-story structure, wedged between a laundromat and a boarded-up bodega. The door was painted deep red, with no handle, just a push plate. I pushed it open. The waiting room was clean but old. Fluorescent lights buzzed overhead. Black and white checkerboard linoleum, vinyl chairs along the walls, a fish tank in the corner with green water and no fish. The receptionist was a silver-haired woman in her 60s. She did not ask for my ID or insurance. She handed me a clipboard with a single sheet of paper, face down. When I turned it over, the form had one question in elegant typewriter font. "What do you want us to fix?" I wrote ingrown toenail, left foot. She nodded slowly, as if she had expected that exact answer. A nurse led me down a long corridor to an examination room at the end. The room looked normal, an exam bed with paper cover, a rolling stool, a sink, white cabinets. But on the counter beside the sink sat a glass jar filled with human teeth, hundreds of them, packed tight like marbles. Incisors, molars, canines, some with roots still attached. The glass was fogged from the inside, as if the contents were still breathing. Before I could react, the doctor entered. Clean white coat, stethoscope, latex gloves already on, but where his face should have been, there was only smooth skin, no eyes, no nose, no mouth, like a mannequin head mounted on a doctor's shoulders. I tried to stand, my legs would not move. I tried to scream, my throat would not open. The doctor did not rush. He turned his featureless head toward the jar of teeth and picked it up with both hands. He unscrewed the lid slowly, glass grinding against glass. A voice came from inside his chest, muffled and resonant, like someone speaking through a wall. "Everyone walks in wanting something small fixed, but you never leave with the same problem." He reached into the jar and pulled out a single tooth, a brown molar, its roots curling like tiny claws. He held it up to the light like a jeweler examining a gem. Then he walked toward me. The last thing I remember was the nurse's hands pressing down on my shoulders, her nails digging through my shirt, and the doctor leaning over my foot, the tooth in his gloved hand, his chest whispering, "Small problem, small fix, you will not feel a thing." When I woke up, I was alone in the examination room. My foot was bandaged neatly. The ingrown toenail was gone. The pain was gone. I limped out and never looked back. That was 6 weeks ago. This morning I found a glass jar on my kitchen counter, identical to the one in the clinic. Same size, same fogged glass, same metal lid. Inside were teeth, old brown teeth packed tight, and in the center a new one, small, white, still warm. I checked my mouth. All my teeth were there, except one, my left canine, the one I had clenched when the doctor leaned over my foot. I do not know how the jar got into my locked house, but something is growing in the empty space in my gum, and it is not mine.